Okay, as we keep working with percents, let's take a look now at a formula that we use, and this formula is called the percent equation. Well, percent equation is just simply an equivalent form of the percent proportion formula that we use, in which now we will write the percent as a decimal. And the formula that we will look at is part is equal to percent times whole. Okay, so let's see, can we get into it. The first example asks us to find 22% of 245. I want us to keep one thing in mind. Remember when we had the percent proportion, we said that A equals to the part. We also said that B equals to the whole, and we said that P equals to the percent. So we would like to keep using those. Now I know some of you really like to use X, so I'm not going to say don't do that. I'm just going to use these ones since I'm familiar with them. Okay, now that's not going to look, that's just not going to look right. So I'm going to go ahead and spell it out properly. Okay, so let's go. We say that find 22%. So we put our formula, which is A is equal to percent, which is P, times B. Now, as we look at the problem, find 22% of 245, it's giving me the percent and the whole, but not the part. So A is unknown, is equal to 22% is 0.22 times 245. So now I need to multiply 245 times 0.22. Okay, this will give me 0, 9, and 4, and then again 0, 9, and 4, and add. That's 9. That's 13 and 5. We have 2 decimal places, point off. So that's giving me A is equal to 53.9. Okay? So that looks pretty good. Let's see, can we take a look at the second one? Now this one is saying 600 is what percent of 750? So as we look at it and put our formula, we have A is equal to P times B, and it's saying 600 is what percent, so it's giving us the part. So A, we can substitute for 600 is equal to, is not giving us the percent. So here we will have to look for P, and is giving us the whole, which is 750. Now, if we think about what go on in our algebraic sense, we know that we must get P by itself, and it's being multiplied. So what's the opposite of multiplication? And the opposite of multiplication is division. So we must divide both sides by 750. Okay, so here we would have 600 divided by 750 is equal to P times 750 divided by 750. What you do to one side, you must do to the other one. So if you look here now, the 750s become 1, and that's actually just P. But now you have to divide 750. Do not be confused here. 750 is your divisor. 600 goes inside. Okay, so we definitely know 750 cannot divide into 600, but we put another 0 and we go from there. And just looking at, if I took 7 and 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 5 is 40, and I add those together. I'm going to try 8. Okay, 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 5 is 40, and 8 times 7 is 56 plus 4 actually gives me 60. So what I'm left with is 0, and then here's my decimal, and that gives me 8, or yeah, 0.8. Good. So it looks good. So here I can say that 0.8 equals my P. And if we trying to find the percent of a number, we definitely know we have to bring it. If we want to write the percent sign, we can say that 0.8 is equal to P, or 80% is equal to P. Okay, so that takes care of 2, and I got about 12% on my battery, as you can see. So we'll try and rush on through this one before the battery goes out completely. Here we see that 45 is 90% of what number? So we know the part. So again, let's go. A is equal to P times B. So we know the part. Okay, and the part is 45. So here 45 is equal to 90% of what number? So we know the 90%, so let's put that 0.90 times, again, we don't know, so we'll put B, and we're actually trying to find the whole. Okay, so if we take this problem, and what's going to happen is we're going to divide both sides by 9.90. So we have 45 divided by 0.9 is equal to, here you'd have 0.90b, and that's divided by 0.90. And what's going to happen is the 9 zeros are going to cancel out, and that's going to leave us b is equal to, and then we're going to divide 0.9. So again, 9 goes into, and that's a 0.9, goes into 45. So we have to move the decimal one place. So now we're going to have to move this decimal one place, and that makes that. Then 9 goes into 45 5 times, and that's actually 45. Break down to 0, and we have 50. Okay, so again, 3 examples. We are using the percent formula, and we use 3 examples to find the part, the actual percent, and then the whole. Remember, always check your work, check your work, check your work.